Let us work out example 1.1. Consider the set A. So they have given you the set A, and A is consisting of elements Ashwin, Murali Vijay, Vijay Shankar and Badrinath. They have asked us to fill in the blanks with belongs to or not belongs to. So first subdivision, Murali Vijay. See whether Murali Vijay is in A. Yes, he is present in A. So you write Murali Vijay belongs to A. Ashwin. Ashwin is also in the set A. So we write Ashwin belongs to A. Badrinath is also in the set A. So we write Badrinath belongs to A. Ganguly. Ganguly is not there. So we write Ganguly does not belong to A. Tendulkar. Tendulkar is also not in the set A. So we write Tendulkar does not belong to A. So now we go to the second example, example 1.2. Write the letters of the following words in roster form. Roster form means we have to write it in the tabular form. So first, what is the first subdivision? It is the word assessment. So we have to write the letters of the word assessment in the roster form, that is in the tabular form. So let us name the set as, say, capital A equal to, we have to write the set with the elements from the words assessment. So A is present, so we will write A. S is present 4 times, so you write it only once. E is present twice, so you write it only once. M is present once, so you write one time. N is present one time, so write N one time, and T. So assessment, from the word assessment, we have formed a set, or we have tabulated a set in the roster form as A is equal to A, S, E, M, N, T. Now we go to the second subdivision. The word given is principal. So let us name the set as capital B equal to principal. So P is twice, so write once. R, I is twice, so write once. N, C and A and L. So principal, when written in tabular form, it is set B equal to PRINCAL. Any element is there more than one time, you write it only once in the set. Next we go to example 1.3. So if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, find N of A. N of A, we have to find the number of elements in the set A. Number of elements in the set A. See how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 elements. Therefore, N of A is equal to 8. The number of elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So N of A is 8. So now we go to example 1.4. They have given P is equal to a set X such that minus 3 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 0. X belongs to Z means X belongs to integers. And Q is equal to the set of all prime factors of 210. So first let us write down the set P in tabular form. Minus 3 less than or equal to. So you take minus 3 also as the first element there. Then you have minus 2. Then you have minus 1. And the next you will be having 0. Next let us tabulate the set Q. So Q is what? The set of all prime factors of 210. So let us find out the prime factors. 3 goes 7 times. 7 goes 10 times, 2 goes 5 times. So Q is equal to 2, 3, 5 and 7. So N of P is equal to 4 and N of Q is also equal to 4. Therefore N of P is equal to N of Q. Therefore P and Q are equivalent set. So first we are tabulating the set P. So here, or we are writing it in the tabular form. Minus 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 0, and it is integers. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and 0. Here it is less than or equal to on both sides. So we include both the endpoints, minus 3 and 0. Next Q, the set of all prime factors of 210. So we have found the prime factorization of 210 and we arrive at 2, 3, 5 and 7. So the number of elements here is also 4 and the number of elements in Q is also 4. So we find N of P is equal to N of Q, for P and Q are equivalent sets. Next we go to example 1.5. A is equal to x belonging to n, 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 8. So let us write A in the tabular form. 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And B, they have already given it as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, they have same elements. Therefore, A and B are equal sets. See how do we get A here? 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 8. Less than or equal to, so we start from 4. Next number is 5. Next number is 6. Next number is 7. And the next last number, it is again less than or equal to, so it is 8. And B, they have already given in the tabular form as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we see both the sets are same and they are having the same element. So A and B are equal sets. Next we go to example 1.6. Insert the appropriate symbol, subset or not a subset in each blank to make a true statement. 10, 20, 30. See whether this 10, 20, 30 is in the next set. See 10, 20, 30 is there. So it is a subset. P, Q, R, and here we have W, X, Y, Z. These elements are not present here. So it is not a subset. Next we go to example 1.7. Write all the subsets of A, B. You see that A has two elements, A, B. So all the subsets. So first we start with the empty set 5. Next the single element set with A as an element. Next single element set with B as an element and A, B. So empty set, set with the element A, set with the element B and set with both the elements A, B are the subsets of the given set A. Next we go to example 1.8. Verify whether A 20, 22, 23, 24 and B with elements 25, 30, 40, 45 are disjoint sets. So let us first take down and write the sets. A is 20, 22, 23, 24 and B is 25, 30, 40, 45. We do not have any element in common. 20 is not present in B, 22 is not present in B, 23 is not present in B and 24 is also not in B. Similarly, 25 is not in A, 30 is not in A, 40 is not in A, and 45 is not in A. Therefore, A intersection B is equal to null set. No elements in common. Therefore, A and B are disjoint sets. Next we go to example 1.9. Find the number of subsets and the number of subsets of a set. Find the number of subsets. So, from example 1.9, we have to find the number of subsets. So, let us take down and write the given set. What is the given set? A, B, C, X, Y, Z. And what is your n of x? N of x means number of elements of x. So, how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6 elements. So, what do we want? The number of subsets. So, therefore, number of subsets is given by the formula 2 to the power of n. That is 2 to the power of, what is n of x? 6. So, that is equal to 2 power 6 is equal to 64. Now, they have asked you to find the number of, therefore, number of proper subsets is equal to n of p of x minus 1. What is n of p of x? N of p of x is what? 64. So, it is 64 minus 1. So, it is equal to 63. So, n of p of x is nothing else but number of subsets. N of p of x minus 1 is number of proper subsets. So, a number of subsets, it is 2 to the power of 6. 6 is what? The number of elements present in the set x. So, 2 power 6 is 64. Number of proper subsets means it is n of p of x minus 1. N of p of x we have calculated as 64. So, 64 minus 1, it is 63.